Alright, so I just put the tire on. Now I need to pump it up. So I think I mentioned earlier, make sure that the space all the way around is nice and even, so that way the bead is not the the tire here where the rim sits, or where the tire will be inside the rim. Make sure that instead of the bead being right up against the side, the lip of the rim, it sits actually in the valley on both sides. Right, so that's the key of having a sealed, making sure that it's sealed. Because if one side's like up on where the rim, the lip would normally be on the excuse me, the bead would normally be on the lip, that will cause a spot where air could leak. So it's very difficult to pump up the tires. So the other secret is soapy water. So soapy water, in this case, it does two things. It will help lubricate, so that way it pops on, but also the water with the soap, it has a certain amount of surface tension that actually whatever tiny little air gap, it will actually seal that. There's enough surface tension that will actually be sealed. So it's pretty phenomenal how that works. And that's the difference between being able to pump up a tire and not being able to pump up a tire. So let's see. Oops. My angle's kind of funny. Okay. Heck. Where's my oh, you know what? I forgot to put the valve stem back in. So that's why the air check couldn't pressurize, because there's no valve stem. Okay, valve stem back in. Let me squirt some more soapy water because it's a hot day. The water dries out fast. Both sides. Okay. Again, the water will form a surface tension. And now it just leaking out somewhere. Looks like it's leaking out right here. Okay, so this tire is slightly not perfect because it's been sitting. I've had this tire for quite some time now. It's been sitting there for like whatever amount of time. So this section right here is leaking. So usually when it's a spot that's leaking, if it's just one spot, I usually just push down on it, just gently push down on it, so that way it seals up. Okay, it's sealed up. Now my tire is actually filling up. I can see it, the bead. Oh, there it goes. You guys hear that? And you saw how this part right here leaked, and I just kind of pushed on it. There was a tiny little gap right there. And that's it. Both sides seated. So I'm gonna pump it up a little bit more, and basically let it sit for a while and let it cool down, because before I did this, I let the tire sit in the sun, so it softened it up, so it'd be easier to soft tire is easier to put on and off than the cold tire, cold hard tire. So I'm gonna let it sit and cool down. I could recheck the pressure, and that's it. Basically, well, you guys didn't even see. You guys didn't get to see how the gap was. So it was actually up on top. Sorry about that. So anyways, it was up right here. There was a section right here where the bead and the rim had a little bit of a gap, and the soapy water wasn't quite enough to fill in that gap. The surface tension wasn't quite enough to fill in that gap. So it leaked it right there. So all I did was basically push my hand on that spot. That way it will actually come together close enough that the soapy water will have the surface tension, so it seals in that spot. And that was the only spot that leaked, and it seated. All right. So that's it. Thanks for watching.